The world is grappling with the US tariff. अब ये tariff है क्या, उसका क्या impact है on the overall world's economy, on US and on India. इस सब चीज़ों के बारे में बात करेंगे इस वीडियो में, so stay tuned. So the tariffs being imposed by the US are quite heavy and they are on the entire import basket of the US to the tune of $3.3 trillion, meaning that US imports good worth $3.3 trillion, जिसमें से 60% की जो वैल्यूएशन है इसकी, उस पे जो टैरिफ है दैट इज मोर देन 20% एट अ वेटेड एवरेज टैरिफ ऑफ 28%. इसका जो इम्पैक्ट है ऑन द यूएस इकोनॉमी इज ऑल्सो गोइंग टू बी वेरी डेट्रीमेंटल एंड नेगेटिव, एज इट कैन लीड टू इन्फ्लेशनरी प्रेशर विच कैन लीड टू रिडक्शन इन द डिस्क्रिशनरी स्पेंडिंग बाय द यूएस पीपल एंड ऑल्सो डिप्रेस्ड डिमांड, सो विच कैन एक्चुअली लीड टू सिचुएशन ऑफ रिसेशन इन यूएस. सो इन माई पर्सनल व्यू, गिवन दैट ट्रम्प केम टू पावर टू अ वेरी सॉलिड economy where the growth rate was above 3% and the inflation had come down from 9% to current date which was 2.8%. So given coming to a very solid economy, Trump administration will not do anything which will negatively impact their own growth. My own personal view is that it is just a negotiating tool and maximum or majority of these tariffs will not sustain in the second half of 2025. If I see the IMF projections, so IMF also predicts that if the tariffs continue to be at this rate, then the global growth can come down by 1% in the future. So now let's come to India, which we all have been waiting for. इसका impact on Indian economy में क्या होगा? So one good thing about this, probably the best thing I would say, is that जो tariff India पे लगा है, that is lower as compared to its peer economies. Vietnam में it is about 42%, Thailand is about 37% and China को पास already एक tariff rate लगा हुआ था 2018-19 में, अब वो बढ़ के अबाउट 54% हो गया है. सो इंडिया के ऊपर जो टैरिफ लगा है दैट इज अबाउट 27%. तो अब इसका दोनों पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट्स है, इसके बारे में बात करेंगे. सो फर्स्ट वी विल लुक एट द पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट. पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट ये है कि गिवन बाकी पीयर कंट्रीज के मुकाबले इंडिया का जो टैरिफ रेट है वो कम है. सो दिस कैन एक्चुअली गिव एन एडवांटेज टू इंडियाज एक्सपोर्टर्स because they could be price competitive in the US economy. अगर 27% इंडिया पे टैरिफ लग रहा है और बाकी कंट्रीज में ज्यादा लग रहा है, जो एक्सपोर्टर्स जो गुड्स एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं उसका जो प्राइस होगा would be more competitive. So this can be positive for India's exporters. Also, India is negotiating with the US in lines of bilateral trade agreement. Both the countries might come to a mutual understanding where India might have to reduce its trade surplus and have to buy some of the goods, maybe crude oil, defense equipments from the US, and might have to reduce the import tariffs on some of the goods from the US so that they can both mutually benefit. But there are certain negative impacts as well which India might face in the future. One is if the peer countries they try to reduce their export prices या फिर they try to depreciate their own currency, then India might lose out on the competitive advantage that it got. ये मैं क्यों बोल पा रहा हूँ? Because already China ने ऐसा 2018-19 में किया था when फर्स्ट टाइम उन पे रेसिप्रोकल टैरिफ्स यूएस ने लगाए थे. उस वाले टाइम पे 10 से 15% की करेंसी डेप्रिशिएट करी थी चाइनीज ने अपनी, सो दैट देयर गुड्स कैन सस्टेन इन द यूएस इकोनॉमी. द कंट्रीज, द पीयर कंट्रीज, बी इट योर वियतनाम, थाईलैंड, इफ दे रिड्यूस देयर एक्सपोर्ट प्राइसेस और इफ दे बाय एनी वे डेप्रिशिएट देयर करेंसी, so India can lose out on the competitive advantage. Another point to look out for Indian economy is that if the trade or the tariffs will continue in the future, so it can happen that there might be certain amount of uncertainty about the global growth or about the US growth or the Chinese growth. So it can happen that there can be more capital inflows in India. Capital inflows क्यों होंगे? Because the investors would feel that Indian market is safer as compared to Chinese market, so they might take out their capital from China and can invest into India. So this can lead to rupee appreciation, meaning that whenever any foreign investor invest in any country, so in this case if the investor is investing in India's economy, so they would invest in rupees, so the demand for rupee will increase. So if the demand for rupee increases, then the rupee appreciates. So if that happens, then also India can lose out on their export advantage in this case. And one more important point is that India's exports are income elastic, meaning that India's exports, they actually respond to any changes in the global growth. So if the US economy comes down or if there's any recession, so it can impact India a lot. Reason being, India's largest trading partner is US. India exports 19% of its total exports to US. So if I see this in a very simplified form, if there's any 1% decrease in the global growth, so the India's exports come down by 3.4%. So income elasticity of the exports of India is about 3.4%. So there can also be an advantage for right now. There's nothing to worry about. Reason being that India's total exports में सबसे ज़्यादा जो शेयर है वो है आपका फार्मा और जेम्स एंड ज्वेलरी का, जो कि अभी के लिए एक्सेप्शन है और इस पे कोई भी टैरिफ नहीं लगाया यूएस ने. तो लेट्स जस्ट सी व्हाट द फॉर्मूला फॉर टैरिफ इज. ट्रेड डेफिसिट टू द टोटल इंपोर्ट्स, मीनिंग दैट फॉर एग्जांपल, लेट्स जस्ट टेक दिस विद एन एग्जांपल. यूएस ट्रेड डेफिसिट विद इंडिया being about $45 billion and US goods imported from India is about $87 billion. So if you divide the total trade deficit with the total imports from that country, you get that formula for the tariffs. So the main risk that we will talk about is the oversupply from China. So in 2011-12, the largest exporter in the market was US, but in 2023-24, the largest exporter is China. So given 2018-19 में first time tariff war हुआ था जिसमें US ने reciprocal tariffs on China लगाए थे, जिसकी वजह से China had to diversify its market, meaning that they were still importing goods to US, but they were doing it through other countries, other South Asian countries. So it was being done, they were rerouting their exports through Vietnam, through Thailand, through India. So that was the problem. And now the problem is such that China is already at a very high capacity, meaning that whatever they are manufacturing, about 40 to 45% can only be consumed by their economy. Rest they have to diversify, they have to export. So this can create a major problem if the tariffs they continue for a long period of time, because China would flood the Asian markets with the goods which can actually be very detrimental to the domestic manufacturing industry. So to conclude, we can only say that whatever is happening in the world economy has to be seen very cautiously, and how the countries are going to absorb the tariff rate, whether they will negotiate, whether they will go into a bilateral trade agreement, that has to be seen. And India has to work very cautiously and also have to tap to all the opportunities available in order to make this work. So thank you so much. If you like this video, please share your comments, your ideas, what do you think about this, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you.